offers from the said multinational companies here, TCS and Infosys, but I decided to pursue my higher education. So at that time, I was looking around different universities where, there can be an extension of my undergraduate education, which I did over here in India. And so I was looking at courses in Australia, UK, US, and I applied to 11 different schools in US. Decided that I just want to go to the United States because it's #1 country in the world. And the education is really practical, very applicable to what you will do after you graduate, and so on and so forth. So I had some of the great schools where I got admitted, but then I got an opportunity at Arizona State University. They offered me a full scholarship, and also a lot of things, and so an offer which I couldn't refuse back then. So I went there to do my PhD, actually at first, in 2011. So I studied for 4 years there up until 2015, and then got plugged in with something what we all young millennials like us are very fond of, which is entrepreneurship, right? Starting your own business. And so I got an email from my department head at biomedical saying that there will be free food, free amazing drinks, and there will be something where you will hear from some of the key people from the community who have built and grown their own businesses in Tempe, Arizona, which is where the university is located. So I was like, yeah, it's free food, let me go. I'm a hungry student, like a graduate student with no money in the bank account, and so I was like, okay, let's go and give it a shot. Lo and behold, after 2 hours, I was so hooked into the concept of entrepreneurship because, growing up, my parents, like a lot of you are here, parents, and your son and your daughters are here. My mom and dad only wanted me to become two things in life, either an engineer or a doctor. And when I was doing my biomedical, I was not going to become a doctor and not going to become an engineer. So when I saw that with the concept of entrepreneurship, of creating businesses and applying what you are learning in the school and having a practical impact can be very important in life. And so I was crazy about that. I started working on different areas while attending school full-time, while doing a part-time job, and also completing my assignments. And make sure whatever you do, you get A or A+, because it is very important. Okay? Don't let it fall below B, otherwise you will be cut off from your scholarships and so on and so forth, and it will be, your parents will be worried, which is like 8,000 miles away, and you don't want your parents to come and snatch you away and bring you back to Gujarat. So anyways, I did that, and in 2016 I realized that I want to pause my PhD and I want to just graduate with my master's and then do that business. So started the concept in 2015. Long story short, in 2017, earlier this spring, I exited my own startup and moved back to India. So it's been 2 months. I came back, and it's been an experiential journey. There are so many lessons, so many experiences, with the good, the bad, the ugly. With the university, with your friends, with your partners, if you're doing your business, so on and so forth. US is becoming very tight with regulations in terms of the visa, in terms of the things which you can do or you cannot. So there is a person who is really cool. The person name is student advisor. Okay, so find your student advisor, and you can call, email them anytime throughout the weekdays and ask them what you have to do. Don't listen to your friends. Don't listen to someone who has been there and is telling you that you can do this, you can do that. Whatever your student advisor tells you to do, just follow that. With me pursuing biomedical as my major, Arizona State University will offer something which is very exciting, that you can go to any other department and pursue that course as long as your department allows you to do that. So the span of 6 years in the school, eventually school kicked me out because they were like, now you have to go away because you are very smart and you are just do whatever you want to do, don't be in the school. Anyways. So I took classes with architecture, with management school, with computer science school, with biological sciences, that is life sciences, with my own department, and it was a very, I would say, in a simple language, I know that I should not say that word, but a cocktail learning, so which was very blend into what I'm doing today. So when I was in US, I got an offer from one of the big companies over here, and they offered me something which I again couldn't refuse, and it was a long time, 8 years without paneer, without our amazing Indian food, and now I'm back. In 2 months I'm starting to get belly now. So anyways, that's fun. So here I'll stop, I'll conclude. Let me, please ask me any questions you may have.